Hey y'all. Hey, hey Cheryl. Hey Tracy. Hey Wanda. Hey y'all. Hey Sandra. Hey Angie. Hey Norma. How y'all doing today? So God be the glory for me. hmm Every day. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on with you? Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, right? Is. Alexa, what today is?
It's Wednesday, April 15th.
It's
Up next,
Wednesday.
would you like to have some fun with the Beatbox Master?
No, girl, I didn't ask you to have no type of fun. What type of fun you talking about?
Thanks for letting me know.
Right. I didn't ask you nothing about no fun. You put your diking. She gonna ask me about what type of fun we could have. What she think this is? She must be a little lesbian, cause that sounded like she slick style talking about her and I getting together, and we ain't doing that. I'm strictly Annie, nobody else. I ain't even strictly D. I'm not. But yo, how y'all doing today? Hey traders on Instagram, traders. Hey to my number one fans on YouTube. How y'all doing over there on Facebook? I mean, y'all, today is not today. Alexa gonna get thrown out because she already be listening to everything. She be in all our business. She gonna get thrown out because we know we got the trader. Y'all, we got the traders on Instagram. So what I'm gonna do? Because I feel like y'all bullying me. Not y'all on YouTube. I feel like y'all on Instagram bullying me. And I feel like some of y'all be bullying me on Facebook too. But I'm gonna deal with y'all. She do be eavesdropping, but I'm gonna deal with y'all in a different way. Cause people been saying, "Hey Janice, hey Queen." People been saying, um, well, wait, well, where you been at on? Why you ain't been on TikTok and all that kind of stuff? The people is asking for me around the world, not locally, around the world. Yeah, I stated people is asking for me. And since y'all betrayed me in on a Monday, on a Monday, I'm gonna go to TikTok since y'all won't run over there by Keith. I understand y'all like the mess. I used to like it too, a little bit. But I don't like it enough to leave my platform to go over there. Ain't doing it. Not doing it. Not at all. I'm gonna stay right over here. So on Monday, don't come on here on a Monday. I know y'all love me, but y'all still be running over there and y'all be leaving me. Uh-huh. Y'all think I don't be seeing y'all when y'all be on Key Live? When Key posted on YouTube, y'all names be going down the line. And I be saying, uh-huh. Got him. So I'm gonna treat y'all like y'all treat me. hmm Y'all know what the topic is today? The topic today is about expressing your pain. And the reason why I said that was the topic for today. Hey, my baby. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Mika. How y'all doing over here? Can I get some love? And thank y'all for the cash out on yesterday. Thank y'all so much. I only be asking for dollars and y'all be sending me more than $1. Thank y'all. Hey, sister girl, Jersey in the building. Thank y'all for the people that cash out me, randomly cash out me. I went to sleep with nothing on the cash out, and I woke up with a lot on the cash out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Lock that tea. Mm-hmm. I was able to buy me a little something today. So thank y'all for the dollars and the extra. Thank y'all. God gonna give y'all back that back in some. Y'all not like, oh, she got this and she got that. I ain't blessing. Well, guess what? I bless people. I don't care what they got. I don't care how much money they got. I don't care what kind of car they drive. I don't care what type of house they live in. I still bless people all kind of ways. I do. How about that? My cash app is $Annie 703. Now, sister girl, you already know my cash app. You feel like playing, huh? Girl, all the time you didn't send me cash app. Stop it. She didn't send me cash app. She didn't send me cash app when I wasn't even looking for a cash app. And now she gonna act like she don't know my cash app. Girl, please. That's my sister in Jersey. Y'all better not, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing about her. I'm the only one can talk about her. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing about my number one fan. I need to post it. None of y'all don't talk about none of my number one fans because I'm not going alone to get along. But none of y'all. All right, let me post the cash app. Y'all don't have to, but I'm going to post it since they say post it. I don't care if it's $1, $2, whatever y'all send, it be a blessing. There it go right there. So y'all, let's start off by talking about this. So for the people that live down south, down here in Louisiana, did y'all hear about the 13-year-old boy? His daddy was bringing him to school. That happened in Hammond. His daddy was bringing him to school. He didn't want to go to school. So when he got to the school, he antagonized the daddy so bad to the daddy was like, you know what? You ain't got to go to school. So when he was leaving to go back home, yo, why he shot his daddy? I'm just saying, why he almost unalive his biological, his real daddy. And y'all think life is a game? These are the children that we raised. These are the children that we took care of. These are the children that we make sacrifice for. So you mean to tell me you 13 years old, whatever is going on with you in school, you mean to tell me you got that mad so you almost unalive your daddy? And then not only that, y'all, to top it off, they had a 5-year-old in the car seat in the back. So when he popping, pimping the 5-year-old, right? Oh, you just seen something? The 5-year-old was in the back while all this was going on. Grant the fact if something was going on in the school, his daddy decided to take him home. So if something going on in the school, you know what? Y'all better start having that talk with these children. Y'all need to start talking to y'all children. When your child don't want to go to school, something going on in the school. Something is going on in the school, and these children be scared to tell y'all when the teachers treat them some kind of way. They scared to tell y'all when they being bullied. They scared to talk to y'all because they feel like y'all gonna think they lying because y'all lies, and y'all children starting to lie like y'all lie. So when the children lies, the parents don't believe when they telling the truth. Just like people didn't believe the parents when they was telling the truth because the apple don't fall far from the tree. Now, he is in juvenile detention, but thank God, I don't know if he was black or white, but thank God the officer didn't shoot him. Can anybody on here that saw it? Did y'all? Oh, they can't show juveniles unless they try them as adults. But I would love to see what color his skin is, cause he had the gun in his hand, the pum in his hand, and guess what? He didn't even get pum, and that's in Hammond, Louisiana. I'm just saying, and he almost unalive his daddy. And I would love to know how that turned out. How they get the pum from him. And I really want to know if I'm just going straight out say black or white. I'm just saying. Because guess what? How they say they saw him with the pum pum. The 5-year-old was in the car. So you mean to tell me if you know what? You already know if 1 hour child and 1 hour children had a pum pum and they approached them, they're gonna say they had to use deadly force. I'm just saying. But the way of the world going on right now, it's so sad to say that our kids are being targeted. I mean, our young adult kids. This young lady lost her life to a devil. He was fighting her while they was on a trip. hmm And she was screaming. But the whole while, he had a big old insurance policy on her. They took his passport, but I'm waiting for them to tell me when they're going to arrest him and put the clings on him because obvious it's all the signs are there. All the signs of abuse, mentally, physically, are there. And let me tell y'all something. I know a lot of y'all women out there, y'all vulnerable. But a lot of y'all caught up with a lot of these men on the internet that y'all don't know. That's catfishing y'all. That's making y'all believe they somebody that they not. A lot of y'all women playing Russian roulette, telling these men that's out of country, that's in Africa, that's all over, out of the country. They come with a strategy. They know what to say. Somebody been schooling them. Get your American girl. Know how to talk to her. Talk to her for a while. Tell her, make her feel good. Tell her all the things that she ain't been hearing. And then ask her to send you some money. Or no, better yet, tell her you going to send her some money. I'm just saying. How many of y'all going to be catfish? How many of y'all? Because I remember one time somebody used to talk to me and I used to talk to them and it was a catfish. And I was like, please. They always got a story, especially men. Oh, my wife died in a car plane, and I got one son and I'm raising a son by myself. Boy, how you gonna bring game to Parker Brothers? I'm just saying. But it's a lot of y'all lonely women out there. And men, a lot of lonely women and men. Hey Bernard. Hey Miguel. Hey Duncan. Hey Gigi. Hey Elf. They got a lot of lonely men and women out here. And y'all that desperate and that lonely to y'all letting somebody catfish y'all. So whenever y'all see a picture with AI, you can make yourself look like somebody that you really not. And that's what they're doing to a lot of y'all. They putting a face on the internet and they finding the weakest link on the internet, which is some of y'all, because y'all falling for it. Just like y'all fall for the man, we all fall for the men in jail, and they come out, they look good, not knowing they was. I'm just saying, the good have to suffer for the bad with me. The ones that's in jail, they're off the radar with me. And somebody on here right now is still waiting for a mystery man to come out of jail. Girl, please. I could tell you a story about the men coming out of jail. I'm just saying. And I can't be saying all of them alike. But the majority of them, they play lotto. They play lotto with women. They'll call a number and they'll say, accept the call. You accept the call. Now you got you somebody on there that y'all could do phone sex with. And when y'all do phone sex and then you gonna like it, And then y'all gonna start talking on the phone more and more and more, and then you're gonna start falling for a person that you ain't even never. They have sex with you in your mind because you don't really know if that's the person that they say they are. But y'all fall for it because y'all ain't got nobody, and y'all vulnerable and y'all weak. So your mind is weak, and y'all thinking, well, like the song say, having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. So y'all gonna work with what y'all have. Oh wow, get somebody else to do it, cause I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Y'all women gotta stop. If God wants you to be with somebody, He gonna send you somebody. Sit your little hot coochie tail down. Go sit down. First of all, draw close to God and wait on Him to send you your mystery man. But no, y'all want to rush the process. It's my life and I want it now. Go ahead on and get it right now. Because guess what? When you get it, girl, you ain't gonna want it. I always be screaming, got to be more careful. That apply to me too. I wasn't more careful. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I should have been saying got to be more careful years and years and years and years ago. But I wasn't. That's why I come on here and try to tell y'all. So y'all don't make the same mistakes I made. Because just because you married, you got a fiance, and then he go to work and he come on, you go to work and y'all see each other every night, don't mean he ain't screwing on his lunch break. Don't mean he don't have a hidden agenda. Let me tell y'all women something. Let me give y'all a little schooling on something. Hold up. See, when you put your trust in a man and everything about him, you just be sitting there just looking at him, just blushing because you got a man. But at the end of the day, you don't see the inside. You looking at how he's such a good man, but you don't see the inside when the doors are closed, and when he at work or when he out with his boys, girl, you don't see that side. In your mind, all you see is, oh, he come home every day from work and he pay the bills and he treat me like he supposed to treat me in your mind. So in your mind, he's not a cheater. But let me tell you how swift some men are. Some men are, and women too. They'll go to job. Some of them don't even have a cell phone. Some the games they play, they'll even leave the cell phone at home to make you feel secure with nothing in it. And all the while, he got two phones. He got two phones. But I constantly tell y'all that Jehovah said, don't put your trust in no man. And he meant that. So since y'all around here and y'all putting y'all children, y'all mama, y'all daddy, y'all husband, y'all wife, y'all family before Jehovah, he don't like that. And y'all wondering why destruction then knocked on your door. Because a lot of y'all that say y'all know him, how you could say you know Jehovah when you still mad at something somebody did you decades ago? I'm just saying. Like they say, some beef never died. The difference between y'all and me, I know what I'm supposed to do. I was supposed to forgive. Forgiveness for me, so I can move forward with my life. I forgive each and every one of y'all that betrayed me, that deceived me, that misused me, that abused me. I forgive all y'all, but y'all gotta forgive yourself. I'm just saying. Hmm. Y'all gotta forgive yourself. And some of y'all ain't willing to do that. Some of y'all still angry, huh? Some of y'all still mad, huh? About what they did last summer, huh? Last winter, huh? Y'all still holding that anger inside, huh? And at the end of the day, so what if God hold that anger over your head like you holding that anger over somebody else's head? What if God say, you know what? You selfish. You want me to forgive your sins and all the things you've been doing in life, but you can't even forgive your sister or your brother that you see every day of your life. I'm just saying. I love God and I ain't even never really seen him. But I believe him and I know he real. And I acknowledge him. He said, when you acknowledge me for who I am, you become saved. That is just, it's plain and simple. And I acknowledge him every day. And people run from that. Anybody want to hear that? You know what I say? Let them run. Because sooner than later, they're going to come back. I promise y'all, they're going to come back. But it's easy for me to come on the internet and y'all listening and I'm talking to y'all. But after I talk to some people, they go back to being the person that they say they ain't going to be. Well, you know, I'm a change. You know, I'm not going to be doing that no more. You know, I'm not going to. Say it again. I understand if you ain't built to be strong right now. I understand if you want to keep on antagonizing yourself. Because I'm not going to keep on antagonizing me because I'm going to be happy with or without people in my life. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because when I leave this earth, the people that's going to be left behind going to still be living their life and doing what they want to do. But I thank God that he turned my life around and I'm able to touch other people's lives by sharing my testimony. But I know there's a lot of y'all still holding on to grudges with your family, with your spouse, with your children, with your neighbors, with your friends. It don't cost you nothing to set you free. It don't cost you nothing to set you free because I'm free. But I look at a lot of y'all on this internet. Y'all so scarred. Y'all not free. Some of y'all not even sleeping. Some of y'all is bored, big bored. Y'all put up this facade. Y'all come on the internet and y'all make people think y'all happy with your lifestyle when y'all not. I'm just saying. Why we got so many people in the world? Hey, Linda, Tracy. Why we got so many people in the world put up facade? And they ain't living for themselves. They living for other people to impress other people. So they worrying about how other people feel about them. What about how Jehovah feel about you? That's the only one I know. Told me I'd never leave you nor to forsaken you. But y'all worrying about somebody that don't give two damn about y'all. Y'all wake up with people on your mind. Y'all go to sleep with people on your mind. People is living rent free in y'all delusional minds. And you know why? Because every day y'all go to sleep, y'all talk about the same old stuff. Day after day after day after day. Same old stuff, just a different day. When y'all gonna change your mindset? When y'all gonna start coming out the delusional stage that y'all in? and be the person that God created you to be. Some of y'all don't know y'all don't even know who y'all is right now. Y'all don't even know y'all self. Some of y'all still trying to find yourself because y'all don't know how to tap in to yourself. When you learn how to tap into yourself, like I did, I'm unbothered right now. So a lot of things I didn't know, I didn't see, and the process, as I was going through the process, I was being marinated, and now I got it. It took me half of my life to get to where I'm at, but I got it. Cause you know why? I know I got it. Cause I'm touching people's lives, and they let me know I'm touching them, no matter what. So, so a lot of y'all, hey, I think of you too every now and then. But the fact of the matter is, why every time I come on live, I have bad muscle spasms. I mean, they be real, real bad, like about to throw me out the wheelchair. So let me say this. Why is a lot of y'all so angry? It's, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's peace over here. It's peace over here. And you know why I can say it's peace over here? Because I've been through the storms. I've been through everything I could possibly go through. Except for, the only thing I ain't been through is me being unalive. Everything else, but I'm good. I'm good. If nobody don't call my phone, if nobody don't check on me, if I felt like nobody ain't love me, I'm still good. But what I do know, people love me. Without a shadow of doubt, I know they do. Today's breaking news today is expressing your pain. Because a lot of people is hurting inside, but they scared to express that because they feel bad that people is going to look at them some type of way and judge them. So if you feel like people going to look at you some type of way and judge you, who you living for? And I'm not asking for a friend. If you worrying about how other people going to judge you and look at you, who are you living for, them or you living for you and Jehovah? Because I'm living for Jehovah and myself. So at this point, when somebody said that, I guess all the stuff that was going on with me, I don't care about my life. The devil is a lie. She don't care. Who don't care? Girl, please. I love me some me. I love me some me. And I got a daddy that love me unconditional. I don't know what daddy y'all got, but my daddy is Jehovah, and he supply my each and every need. And I thought y'all was my sisters and brothers, but I guess we stepsisters and brothers because y'all treat him like he not really y'all daddy. Did that go over somebody's head? Do I need to say it again? I thought we were sisters and brothers. But I guess we not. Because y'all don't even know who y'all real daddy is. I'm just saying, I'm not talking about your early daddy. I'm talking about your spiritual daddy. That's the best dad in the world I could ever have. When a daddy tell you, I will never leave you nor to forsaken you. Did a man ever tell you that? I never leave you or forsaken you. He was lying. He said what you wanted him to say. That's something you want to hear. But he said, trust no man. Trust no man. The only way, let me tell you something. If you get a man and he into God, he really, really, really gotta fear God. Because if you get a man that fear God, that's the man you want to be with. Because he gonna be so afraid of being persecuted, he gonna do the right thing. A man that don't fear God, that feel like he the man with the two earrings in the ear and looking cuter than you. Hmm. Him not him. Him not him. A man or a woman that fear God, they're not gonna do nothing to hurt you. Because they conscious gonna bother them if they do something. But a lot of y'all feel like y'all gotta have a man in the flesh. I do have a man in the spirit. They give me everything I ask him for. He ain't failed me yet. Oh yeah, I had some bumps and bruises. He let me bump my head, bruise myself up and all that. That's why I'm where I'm at right now. What about y'all? Y'all still on the same page. Y'all still on John chapter 14? I thought y'all was on the 23rd song. I'm just saying. So expressing your pain, nothing wrong with that. A lot of y'all is scared to express the way y'all feel about the way somebody been treating. You scared to tell your children that their daddy is abusive. You scared to tell your children that their mother is abusive. Y'all is scared of telling people certain things because y'all trying to protect their feelings. And nobody ain't trying to protect yours. I'm just saying, who gonna protect yours? Because you at the same spot you've been at for years. And you ain't growing yet. You just stuck. I keep telling y'all, go look in the mirror and tell me what you see. Y'all think life is a game, huh? Y'all think I'm just up here with the so-called 11 people on Instagram and the so-called 5 people on Facebook and the so-called, because they think life is a game. That's why I got so many pickaboos. Because y'all think it's a game. And I be saying, y'all, how y'all think God feel about that? How y'all think God feel about y'all running over there to the world? Let me go over there and I get back to her. God don't operate like that. Just by you leaving and going somewhere else, you missed out on a blessing, which was the word. You set yourself back because you wanted to go over there and you wanted to deny me of sharing something to you that's vital. But you rather, well, I'm going to go over there and I'll go back over there tomorrow. Nah, you missed it. You going back and watch is not the same for the ones who leave. God placed you over here for a reason, a season, a appointed time. God placed you on Ann May's social media platform. Well, some of y'all thought y'all just popped up over here. It was an accident. It wasn't. The word was for somebody. Today, somebody need to express their pain, but they scared. Somebody is hurting right now. Somebody's living with somebody that constantly degrade them, that constantly mistreat them, that's constantly lying to them and deceiving them and cheating on them. And you already know it. Somebody on here want to go get checked, but they scared because they know their spouse been out with other people. Some people rather not know than know. And to me, that's a fool's thought. I'd rather know than not to know. And some of y'all don't even want to know, so y'all gonna keep on doing the things that y'all doing day after day after day after day after, because y'all don't want to know. So y'all rather keep that to yourself. Well, you know what? I know he cheating. I know she cheating. I know he got a side. I know she got a side. But I'm cool with that. Why would you be cool with somebody that's sleeping with somebody outside of you? And I was one of them, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. I was one of them wives, one of them wives that didn't want to go nowhere. I'm guilty of that too. Knowing he was sleeping with her, probably slept with her that Friday like he slept with me that Friday. Who to say? And I'm one of them that had a husband that cheated on her. So to you out there talking about, oh yeah, I got a good husband. My husband don't do this, don't do that. Don't toot your horn, baby girl. Because no matter how fine, how pretty you is, how good you're down there, how good your head game, all that, none of that don't matter. You still a woman and he's still a man. Some men is never enough. Some of y'all be trying to do all kind of tricks and trades and doing all kind of stuff, but that's not it. That's not it. So y'all can't express your pain. If you don't want to express your pain to nobody else, go in the bathroom. Go in your room and shut the door and cry out to him. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody can help you better than he can. Hey, Beth. Hey, Queen. I'm just saying. I'm so sick of y'all whining and crying and moping and all that. And God put me right in y'all face. So y'all think God just put me in y'all face so y'all could just look at my face. Oh, let's go just look at handmaids. Girl, she on there. Let's just go look. Let's just, girl, I'ma tag you in. Girl, I'ma share you in. And we just going, no, God got me on these platforms for a reason. Ask yourself what the reason was. And ask yourself why you keep coming back. She must be a powerful woman. Because they still keep coming back. Once you feed a cat, they coming back. Some of y'all the cats. Some of y'all keep coming back. Because it's irresistible over here. Because I be talking about you on Instagram. I'm talking about you. Your time is near, baby. You've been promising God for decades that you're going to stop messing with the married man, and you're still messing with him. Y'all, I'm talking to her on Instagram. Her. She knows who she is. Your time is near, baby. Y'all think y'all could keep on playing Russian roulette with the man upstairs? I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna stop when I want to stop. Go ahead on with your bad self. Go ahead on and stop when you won't stop. We looking at them fighting. We looking at them talking about one another. Every time they look around, Monster went to jail. Slim the Body Last went to jail. A couple of them went to jail on the internet. God started showing y'all stuff that it could be you, or you. Y'all on the outside looking in. I don't laugh on nobody's demise. But my first thought was, where was Gavin? And where was he when they took her to jail? Because in spite of however we feel about her, that's still her child. And he still don't have a strong mind to survive on his own. He used to hug, babyfying him and taking care of him and Where you at? That was my main concern. That was my main concern. See, one thing about me, I know how karma work. So I don't laugh at when people get their karma. But when I see it, I identify it. There you go. And God showing y'all all these people that went to jail on the platform. Monster went to jail for violating a stairway order. She went to jail for a deadly weapon. I think, if I'm not mistaken, aggravated. Well, yeah, I think wait, aggravated assault. She went to for assault. So all these people on the platform that then went to jail. We could post everybody that got a platform or we on social media. We could post all of them that went to jail. All of them. But they ain't go to jail because of what they didn't do. They going to jail because of what they did in their past or what Slim the Body Lash. She need to tone it down. She focusing on the wrong thing. She got a lot of blessings, and at the end of the day, she ain't even appreciate it. I don't want y'all to help me. I don't want this. I don't want that. God opened doors for you that you always wanted to be in the spotlight. And he gave it to you, but he gave it. You wanted it, but you got it in the wrong way. And I'm gonna say this. Hold up. A lot of stuff I see on the internet, I don't like. But it's really not my place to, speak on other people. I'm gonna let y'all keep on saying the stuff that y'all be saying. And you know what's the cool part about it? Y'all know shit ain't right. And y'all go along to get along. A lot of y'all worldly people, at the end of the day, no matter what Miss Ann say, I'm going to say it again. God don't bless no mess. So y'all think it's cool to be on the internet exploiting yourself, talking about you suck this, you do this, you do that. I don't care if nobody don't like me, but I'm going to be real with it. That's not of God. That's not ladylike. And you know what? We got sons and daughters out here. And a lot of y'all uphold the wrongdoing instead of pulling somebody to the side and say, you know what? Maybe they might not want to listen, but you did your part. But I see y'all be egging the foolishness on, making people think that that's the right thing to do. If I'm on the internet and I go outside, and I do go outside, and I see young ladies and they dress inappropriate, you know what? No disrespect. I'll pull her to the side. She can get mad all she wants. You're a beautiful girl. You ain't even got to wear your clothes like that. Because it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. But a lot of y'all say a lot of stuff and y'all go along to get it on. And God don't like it. So y'all honestly think in your mind that God gonna allow these people to be up there, when they sending all the wrong messages back at you, Vino. So all these people that's in public figure, y'all think that God say, I'm going to take you higher and higher and higher because of what you're doing. Nah, only what you do for Christ gonna last. A lot of y'all platforms is stuck where they at. Y'all making a little money, a little here and there, but the stuff that y'all doing is not of God, and he don't like it. And yeah, y'all got the people, y'all got the followers, y'all got it going on. But tell me how many people y'all didn't save their soul. I'm just saying, it's not no Jerry Springer over here. Jerry Springer dead and gone. And the stuff that Jerry Springer was doing wasn't real. Because I met a female and she said none of that wasn't real. I'm just saying. So y'all think God gonna allow y'all to rule the world? You think God gonna put y'all in the spotlight and make y'all look good when they got little toddlers, little children, young adults looking up to y'all? Y'all honestly think, I know it when I say this, I'm hurt some people feel it. I know. So y'all think that God gonna make somebody that's uh the rainbow, y'all think God gonna make them in charge? I'm just saying. In y'all mind, do y'all honestly think God gonna make, that's not God. So y'all think God don't see what y'all be doing and y'all got the little children? They already went against the grain when they made same-sex marriage. That's not God. So in y'all mind, you think God will ever allow a person of that caliber be over the world? I saw the church and it said the first man. The first man. Man, y'all, come on. Come on, man. That's y'all world. But the real world, y'all playing with God too much. I don't care how many followers y'all have, how many people following y'all, listening to y'all, running over there and all that kind of stuff there. That ain't the God I serve. God looking for some people who's willing to sacrifice and willing to go out there and willing to go on a platform and put their life on a line and say it was real. Ain't no homosexuals gonna be running the world. Nah, not the God I serve. Y'all love who y'all love. But I can't be me if I don't be honest with y'all. But a lot of y'all see a lot of people. It's so much going on the internet in New Orleans. It's a sin of shame. I say, look at her. Look at her. Look at him. And I said, Lord, have mercy on him. And everybody, oh, you can't. Oh, I love me because I'm doing something positive. Love me because I'm doing something right. Don't love me because I'm making a damn fool of myself. I'm just saying. Some of y'all on the internet, they laughing at y'all. They like what you're doing, but they still laughing at y'all. All y'all people. All y'all the people's church. All y'all the people's church. But let me tell y'all something. I'm Jehovah Church. I'm going to let y'all keep being the people's church. And I'm going to keep on being Jehovah. I'm going to keep being his church. Because I'm standing on his promise. I'm standing on the promise he gave me. I don't know about y'all. I'm standing on his promise. Somebody said on yesterday, hey, Beth, hey, Thomas, on yesterday, they had a guy on Facebook was flooding my Facebook channel. I don't know this guy. He lied. I never been around this guy. I don't know nothing about this guy. And some of the stuff he was saying, you put me out. How somebody gonna put you out where you never been? And a person that you don't know. So I'm saying that to say, yo, they got delusional people in the world. They got people is demonic in the world. Even when we go to the mall and we go in different places, we face with different spirits. Different spirits is all over the world. When we leave our house and we on the highways and the byways, they got spirits all on the highways and the byways. That's our everyday life we gotta face. But a lot of y'all is lost. And y'all continue to be lost, even though God sent a word through me to y'all. And y'all don't even want to take heed. And it's so sad. It's so sad. When y'all deny me, y'all denying him. Because I don't say it enough. Hear the messenger. And I'm delivering a message. So whenever y'all come on my platform, and I'm on the platform and I'm sharing his message, and y'all run over there or over there, and y'all leave me hanging like y'all got me on, like I'm on a rebound. Nah, I'm one of his favorite. He said many are called, few are chosen. I'm his favorite. Y'all think he don't see what y'all be doing? Oh, let me go with that such and such. Y'all can watch what y'all want to watch. But when death come knocking on your door, abuse come knocking on your door, all kind of spirits come knocking on your door, then y'all gonna run y'all little tail self back over here. Because y'all gonna need a word. And I got one for you. Get your life right. The time is near. Get your life right. I don't know who it is. Somebody need to get their life completely right. I don't know which one it is. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You've been deceiving people for quite some time. And the time is near. You've been lying for quite some time. And the time is near. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all could keep on playing with y'all life, acting like he not real, acting like you ain't got nothing going on, acting like you the alpha enemy when you just another person like me. Your spirit not like mine. That's why I get hated on so much. I ain't never seen so much hate in my life. But it's real. The internet showed me that. And the internet is good and bad at the same time. I'm so grateful for the internet because I got the opportunity to see people for who they are. When somebody show you who they are, you expect them to change. You want them to change. Even if they change a little bit, just remember who they was. You got to take baby steps with them. Remember who they was. If you know you've been a cheater all your life and all that kind of stuff, and you done cheated on your spouse all them time, and you expect to come back home and it's gonna be peaches and cream, the devil is a lie. It's all kind of mental issues dealing with people that get cheated on. So don't rush the process. If you're a cheater and you cheated on your spouse, how you expect, oh, what you say, you forget? Yeah, I forgive you. But don't rush the process, Miss Thing or Black Boy. Don't forget you was the more aggressive one. So I advise you, I want you to sit down and thread life. But a lot of y'all don't see life like that. A lot of y'all want people to forgive y'all, and y'all still holding a grudge on somebody else. And it's sad. It's so sad. Just imagine all the people that don't like me. Just imagine if I was weak minded. I'd be sleeping under the bridge like some other people. Well, I've been and lost my all my sense of thought and all that. I've been and lost my mind by worrying about how they feel about me. Let me tell y'all how y'all can identify who I am. You can identify me by when I came on live and say, you know what? I got the alphabet. It wasn't nobody business. My business wasn't nobody business but Jehovah. Hey, Mama Eva. I chose to tell my business to save somebody else's life. To save some. I bet you me telling my story convinced somebody else to protect themselves. They might not come on here and say it. Better yet, hold up. I told my story before anybody on the internet that was in public fear. I told my story before Bonnie. I told my story before anybody that came out with the alphabets in New Orleans. I told my story on the internet. And then after I told my story, and then Bonnie came out, and everybody thought it was a big deal. But it wasn't a big deal when Miss Ann said it. Not to y'all. Y'all think y'all get the opportunity to pick and choose who y'all want to do this. Or I want her to be this, and I want her to do this, and I want him to do that. That ain't what God said. You know why y'all try to pick and choose on who y'all want to be HIV awareness, who y'all want to be a motivational speaker, who y'all want to be a comedian, a female comedian. I don't know why. You know why y'all feel some type of way? Because y'all got envious, jealous stripes inside of y'all. Y'all think if y'all do a little something for me, a little here and there, y'all think y'all gonna get the glory. Or y'all don't want me to look good when I already look good. I don't need y'all to validate me. I don't need y'all to speak for me. Because what's for me is for me. I'm not scared to be an advocate. I'm not scared to sit down and go around talking to the youth and talking to young girls and all that. Because I was going to more girl. I was going where when the children get put out of regular school, I was going to the alternative school before Katrina hit, making money speaking at the schools already. But now y'all trying to give that to other people. I'm just saying, y'all so ignorant. Y'all rather hold up. I'm gonna say this. Y'all rather have the rainbow people that go and speak at the schools to the children than somebody who's authentic. I would love to know what the rainbow people gonna tell the children. Because when we saw Messi walking, when the children saw Messi walking during the parade season, the children sure say that's a man. I'm just trying to understand. If the rainbow people go to the schools and speak to the children, y'all don't think the children gonna say something? Because children don't bite their tongue, some of them. Y'all think that's an inspiration? Y'all think that's motivating the children is sending the rainbow people to the schools? Well, we need you to come to the school and speak to the children. What they gonna say? And I'm not asking for a friend. What the rainbow people gonna tell the children if they go to the school and speak to them? Y'all so blindsided. Some of y'all going straight where y'all need to go. Because y'all dumbfounded. What a girl boy or a boy girl could tell my child. What they could tell a child. Oh, well, you shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. Is you're a girl or boy? And oh, they're gonna get some advice from you and you. And that's what y'all love. Yeah, I said it. But somebody that got, you know what, I'm a woman and I ain't trying to be a man. We don't want her to speak at the schools. We don't like her. So I'm just asking, why you don't like Miss May? Is it something she ever did? No. Well, what is the problem? We don't want her. Because that's the way of the world. They might not even show up for me. But if the rainbow people show up, they don't clap for them. But when God sent me, we don't want her. We want them people over there. All she gonna do is talk about God and tell us what to do and what not to do. We don't want her. Now, what is this? Talking about a countdown on Instagram. The phone is counting down. Since when they started doing that? The phone is counting down on Instagram. So the live got it in on Instagram. They gonna learn today. Maybe God saying that's enough for them pickaboos over there. Maybe y'all need to come to YouTube and Facebook, because it's countdown for y'all. 217 people. We're gonna leave them still over there. Let them stay over there. And I'm not going back over there. For whatever reason, the live ain't never did that. It counted all the way down till it got to zero and it cut off. Because the whole while I was on there, it was saying 8 people, 5 people, 9 people. God tired of them playing with me. It was saying 8 or 9 people. When I got off the live, it said 212 people. And I'm not going back on them. I'm taking a stand. Y'all took the initiative to come over here on YouTube and show me some love. At the end of the day, we on one accord over here. And if it wasn't for people that love me on Facebook that don't know how to set up their YouTube, I just have one platform I'm going live on every day. But that's the sacrifice I'm making. When it says over here on Facebook, it's 5 people when I know it's more than 5 people. But that's the games they want to play. I'm going to play them at their own. I'm going to beat them at their own game because I know where I'm going. They might not know, but I know where I'm going. Sooner than later. They think God just got me up here just talking, just running my mouth for no reason. No. He using me right now, young kid. He using me right now. And every time I go on live, I get bad muscle spasms. So, y'all, let me say this. I don't know the young lady name, but I think they call us Sweetie Something Podcast. I forgot the full name that she have on the podcast. Anybody who do TikTok, she the young lady, she brown skin, and she got the bald face with the blonde hair. And she always, be talking and stuff. I love her. I love her persona. I love the way she not biased. She talk about everybody. So she said she was moving back by her mama. She said her mama needed her. And she didn't care. And she wasn't worrying about how people think about, her, or what they think about her. She going to move by her mama. So today when I woke up, after I did, my little chores and stuff like that, I saw her on the internet. And she be getting enough feelings and stuff like that. And like I be talking and certain stuff I be talking about, y'all can hear it in my verse where I get emotion. So she was talking about her mom. And she said she loved her mom. And she forgave her mom. But she also said that her mama's boyfriend at the time molested her. And she said that the mama took him back after he did it. And she still loved her mama. She forgave her mama. But she still hurt by what happened. So I said this. She said she was going to go live with her mama. I told her I'd be praying for her. And I'd be telling her, God got her. Because I understand her pain. Any woman, a young woman, that been misused, abused, or violated is scarred. I know through experience. And when somebody violates you or take your virginity or hurt you in any form or fashion, any type of way, that's a wound that'll never close. You can forgive, you can move on, but you can't forget How could you forget somebody taking advantage of you when you couldn't even help yourself? And then the people that you love supposed to protect you, and they did. A lot of y'all parents that's out there, y'all got a lot of hidden agendas. A lot of stuff that didn't happen to y'all kids, y'all done swept under the rug. And God still angry at some of y'all. And y'all got people out here thinking that your children is abusive to you mentally. Y'all got people thinking that your children are the worst children in the world. But you know why you got people thinking that? Because you was one of the worst parents in the world. See, we got a lot of parents that have a lot of stuff that they done did, a lot of stuff that they're allowed to happen, allow other people to abuse their children. And their children is grown now. And they remember. And they score. I mean, I thank God that a family member never touched me. But I remember me, my siblings and all them, we used to be outside. We used to be playing hide and seek, or catch cat, get a little bit in the neighborhood and all that kind of stuff there. I did all that as a little girl. But at the same time, if you don't have nobody really on you, protecting you, shielding you, and you got the type of person that'll run to that you got the type of children. This is what I want to say, and you allow them to go by other people's house, which is your family. It could be your sister, your brother. It's just people that you thought you can trust. But at the end of the day, what if your child been violated by a family member or by somebody and you don't even know nothing about it? And they too scared to say something because it's going to tear the family apart. And the first thing they're going to say is, she lying or he lying. Instead of getting them help, the cycle is continue to go on. Because in every family, we got a little bit of everything. And a lot of people don't talk their business. And a lot of people don't say certain things on the internet. And a lot of people don't sit down at the round table with their family and find out why he looking at her the way he looking at her. And why she looking at him the way she looking at him. With a lust spirit. So in some of y'all delusional minds, y'all think y'all delusional when y'all really not. Y'all really see what's going on. But if you got a family function and you got a daughter and you got a fine, beautiful daughter, you got to be very mindful of the people that's watching your daughter, that been watching your daughter since she was a little girl. Because they violate their own family members. And a lot of people have done that. Because they sex demons. And it's sad to say that the people you love, you want to believe that your child is protected. Your daughter, your son is protected around your family. When you know all of us got some people in the family is mentally scarred. That's mentally messed up. The world we living in right now is that. Well, when we was coming up, let me tell you, we came up to where you better not tell nobody that you a boy like another boy. You better not tell nobody you're a girl, you like another girl. You better not tell nobody you're not a virgin anymore. If you wasn't a virgin, you better kept that to yourself. And if you got pregnant, it was a shame for you to get pregnant at a certain age. And I believe by me getting pregnant at 15, had a baby at 16, I'm sure it was a shame. But when you be violated at 14 and nobody know, they don't know because you were scared to tell somebody. So once that happened at 14, now you out there doing things that you think is right when it wasn't. Hey, but I say that to say in everybody's family, somebody is mentally messed up. Hey, Darrell Londa, somebody is mentally messed up in everybody's family. Somebody is an alcoholic. Somebody done been a drug addict. Somebody a molester. Somebody a abuser. In everybody's family, we got 1, 2, or 1, 2, or 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 3, 4, 5. Everybody got somebody that's delusional in their family. Whether they want to believe it or not, just look around at your family. And then you know the sad part about it. When you have family function and we got these 1 or 2 people that's saying some shit that nobody ain't want them to say. And now everybody looking crazy like they ain't know this been going on, Tone. This ain't new. But it's new to you. It's new to you. When you hear stuff, you be like, oh goddamn. When I hear stuff, I go to thinking about my life. I be like, there you go. So if you're around a family and they're not talking about certain things that happened in the past, they leaving you clueless until one day what you're doing adult gonna come to the light. You wondering why you in love with somebody that don't love you. You wondering why you do the things you do. You wonder why your children act the way they act. Ask your mom or ask the daddy. Find out what's going on the daddy side. Find out what's going on the mama side. Because y'all think when we have children that they don't have none of our ways. They don't inherit none of the things that we did. Y'all madly mistaken if that's how y'all feel. Because our bloodline and the children of the world today, some of y'all be saying, boy, you just like your daddy. Girl, you just like your mama. It's generational curses. A lot of people could say what they want. Like my baby girl, everybody say she looks just like her grandma. And she do. When people see her and they see, some people think she look like me. For the people who don't know her grandma. But my baby girl look just like her grandma. My granddaughter look like me. That's some strong genes. I think my grandson look like Corbin, look like Corey into it to me. So I said that to say, when you have a child for somebody, you got to remember if this person got split personalities and this person acts some type of way, and just sit down and look at this child or be around this child. And I promise you, you're going to see a lot of ways that either the man have or the woman have. But they're going to have a mixture of both of them. I'm just saying, I'm not book smart. I'm not book smart. But I got a daughter, got every degrees, every graduate from college more than one time and all that. That didn't come from me. I don't get that credit because I taught myself how to read. I was so happy when I passed the test in school. I made a 95. I was so happy I made it. I got a, that's when you used to get the E's and the U's and the S's and all that. When I got an E, I was so happy. I love you too, single. But we got to look at ourselves and look at our children and look at who they become. And our children are a reflection of us. Our grandchildren are a reflection of us in them. So we got some strong genes. I don't know about y'all, but I said that to say when you have a child for a man and you know he was whorish, you have a child for a woman and you know she was whorish. 9 times out of 10, it's a strong possibility that you're gonna have a whorish son or a whorish daughter if you don't get a grip on them. If you gonna put your hand on their forehead and say, Lord, cover my child from the crown of their head to the sole of their feet and rebuke the enemy because he coming after them. If he can't get to you, he coming after what you love. Right. So, like when the enemy, say like me, when I was in the world, I was with the enemy. I ain't see none of this. I ain't see no jealousy. I ain't see none of that. Now I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. So you know what the enemy attacked me with? We can't get her with no man. She ain't worrying about no man. We can't get her with nothing else. She ain't worrying about none of that. We gonna get her with her children and her grandchildren. Boy, that when I tell y'all the enemy is powerful, but you gotta take a stand. Because they got a man that got more power than him. I be seeing him coming at me. And I be saying, devil, you're a lie. I know who I am and whose I am. Y'all gotta know how to identify the enemy. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't saw evil spirits before. I didn't saw the enemy before. When somebody get red, when they get red, bloodshot eyes, where their eyes look like they just the devil. I didn't saw that before. And several people. And I had to move around. When people get mad and they're out of control, you can't stop them. That's a spirit. That's a demonic spirit that then jumped on them. And I'm only telling y'all what I know through experience. Because when I had the pum in my hand, and I kept on pow, 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 it wasn't no stopping. I had no control of my finger being on a trigger. I just lost it. And I didn't stop until the last one went pow. That was a spirit. And when spirits come over you, they take completely over your mind. Because anytime I'm going pow, 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 and they say surrender, I'm going pow, pow, pow. And they tell me to surrender, and I surrender like with it in my hand. Point it at them. The mind was gone. I could have lost my life, but my mind was gone. That's why I could sit on my platform and tell y'all the real. I could sit on my platform and tell y'all I've been there, done that. I know what a spirit feel like. I know what a spirit look like. I know what a demon look like. If y'all ain't ever came face to face with a spirit, y'all ain't ever lived. Because all of us didn't face spirits. Even if it's a police pulling you over, he might have a demonic spirit on him. And no matter how good you try to tell, can you give me your license, registration? and insurance. Okay, you being nice and kind, but he got an attitude. He trying to handle you some kind of way because he got a spirit on him. That's how when people have spirits and they mad at somebody else and you around, get from around. Because the spirit that they got on them now, they can't get to the person that then made them feel some type of way. So you're going to be a victim because they're going to take it out on you. I'm just saying. Now they're going to take it out on you. So a lot of y'all need to learn how to identify and have patience with yourself. Because the enemy could be on the highway while you're driving. You're just driving. You could be in a slow lane. And the slow lane is for the slow people that's driving slow. But they got somebody that want a immature drive. Like they in a rush. They going from lane to lane. That's the spirit. And if you make the wrong move, they're going to give you the finger or they're going to try to run you off the road. I had a white man in a white truck try to run me off the road, and he wanted me to merge to the side, and I wasn't going fast enough. So he deboard me, try to deboard me into the curb. He tried to deboard me into the curb and off the little hill. But I just went on and got out of the way and let him go. Because I knew that was going to turn out bad. He ain't have the right of way. I had the right of way, but he still was like, get out my way. See, we deal with people on the outside. And it's sad we got to deal with people on the inside, which is our family. That's supposed to support us. That's supposed to love us. But let me tell y'all something. I can write on a piece of paper all the family members that be on my life. I can write on a piece of paper. They be on the internet. Don't get it twisted. They be on the internet. But they just don't be on my life. They don't be over here. But they call themselves family. Family gonna love, honor, respect, and show love and support family if you love me. I'm just saying. But as long as you know who you are and whose you are, keep doing you. I'm going to keep on pushing. If you don't work, you don't get paid. Or you don't eat. And I'm definitely going to eat. And sooner than later, I'm going to get paid. And I don't sweat the small stuff. But a lot of y'all got to see life for what it is. A lot of people that y'all love, they don't love y'all. They don't love y'all. That's just their mouth. They just saying that. Some of y'all got family members that's supposed to love you as sisters and brothers and mamas and grandmas and grandpa. A lot of people is dysfunctional. A lot of families is dysfunctional. They got one person in the family keeping up all the mess and confusion. And it's sad. It's really sad. Let me be honest with y'all. I love my family. The biggest thing with them and me is they feel like I talk too much. Okay? I feel like y'all don't talk enough. How about that? How about that? Is I'm talking about any one of y'all? When y'all make me mad, y'all want people to believe that family over everything, not over here. I ain't gonna let y'all lie. We ain't doing that. A lot of y'all mistreat me. A lot of y'all make me feel some type of way, so I stay away from y'all. A lot of y'all don't call me, so I'm not calling y'all. That's how life is. I got more love for people that don't really know me than the people that I was raised around. Because y'all think y'all better than somebody. Y'all got to worry about the people on the outside not liking y'all. But y'all got people in y'all family that don't like y'all either. So, girl, keep your head up. Boy, keep your head up. Because that's why you don't owe nobody nothing. Nobody but Jesus. I don't owe none of them nothing. That one crying time. It's always the ones feel like you obligated. How could you be obligated to be there for them, but they wasn't obligated to be there for you? See, I done been there, done that. And they could say what they want. I done did for all my nieces and nephews. I didn't watch their children. I didn't offer to help them with their children. But something about me that was said to a lot of my nieces and nephews, and they don't even pick up the phone and call. I don't know what was said, but it's down in my gut. Somebody been talking about me. Because the auntie and them embrace my auntie to show love to my auntie. All these nieces and nephews I didn't provide it for. And now they grown adults. And some of them even grown and they act like you owe them something, but they forgot. If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be where they at right now. Because you pushed them. But in their mind, they think they got it going on. And they pick up the phone. But I could identify a user when I see one. Because it's all about what you want and what you need. And when you don't have your way, it's like how all these, don't get me wrong. I got nieces and nephews that love me. But ask me how many of them call my phone. I got one that called me. Not every day. Not every other day. But he still take time out the day and call me. But you got the other ones. They be seeing it. And I promise y'all, without a shadow of doubt, I feel deep down in my gut, a family member tried to destroy the relationship I had with all my nieces and nephews. Somebody talked about me. Somebody said something about me. And it's sad because they all was young. And I've been there for all of them. And now that they grown and they about to have children and all that kind of stuff, I done gave them clothes. I done gave away a lot like me, like stuff that's expensive and stuff like that. I don't owe my nieces and nephews. I don't owe them nothing. I did everything I could do. I done gave away clothes. I done gave, I done gave away all my, the majority of my M-line stuff. I done gave all that away. I done gave it away. And at the end of the day, y'all too grown to pick up the phone. Because you got your little boyfriend, you got your little girlfriend, and say, Auntie, I just want to let you know that I love you and thank you for everything that you ever did for me. But how can they say that when they got somebody in their ear making them feel some type of way? Because I promise y'all, I raised my right hand to God, to Jehovah. I have never did nothing to hurt none of my nieces and nephews. But I do feel deep down in my gut, it was a conversation. Somebody said something about me to make them feel some type of way. But I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Because life is life. And they got to go through their little life. And they're going to see life is hard. And at the end of the day, one day they're going to wish they did have a relationship with me. And when they go about to take me, don't call and say, Auntie, I need you to help me. Don't call the auntie and say, you know what, Auntie, I'm sorry. Nah. I'm going to deal with y'all with a long handle or a spoon. Because it don't take but a second to dial a number and say, Auntie, I'm just checking on you. I just want to make sure you're all right. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Me and my sister Sunshine was like this. Me and my brother Warren was like this. Y'all can feel however y'all want to feel. I could say some things, but I'm not going to say. But they call me messy. Wow. Wow. The division been there. They been dividing family. They got family graduation, one child graduating, another child graduation. Well, we gonna go to that child graduation, but we ain't going to their graduation. How could you do that to your children? How could you divide your grandchildren? How you could say, oh, I don't like her, I don't like him, but that's your grandchildren. I would never say I don't like my grandchildren. I would never talk down on my grandchildren. I don't even talk down on my children. If God see fit for me to be here, I'm gonna be at each and every one of my grandchildren graduation if they allow me to be there. I don't have no picks and choose. Or I'm gonna be at her graduation, but I don't like him. How you not like your grandchildren? Just tell me how. How y'all do that? I can understand though. If you got a grandchild that don't speak to you, they flip bottom out. They got that same spirit from that using spirit from their mama or from their daddy, and you don't want to be around it. That's understandable. But at the same time, my little grandchildren is young and they asked to come here. So whether I see them or not, I still make sure they get the necessities and the things that when I go in the store, I see stuff, I'm always picking up stuff for them because they don't know no better. And what I do it for my grandchildren. And it might be 10, 20 years from now. You know what? I didn't know my daddy mama. Hey, Mishi, I didn't know my daddy mama. I used to hear little stories and stuff like that. My dad and my aunties called me Melba. Now, where they get Melba from, that's not my name, but that's what they called me. But when I found out where my grandmother lived, me and my sister, my daddy daughter, which is that's Mike's sister, we went uptown, we found our grandmother, and we went and visit her on our own. I said that to say, y'all could keep these children away from their biological grandparents and their family, and y'all gonna regret it. Because when they get old enough to know better, they want answers. And God have a real good way of doing things. Because the stuff that y'all doing, the way y'all treating the grandparents, God don't like that. That's why he made grandparents. That's why he made mothers and fathers. That's why he made y'all children, not best friends. You are my son. You are my daughter. You are not my friend. I'm just saying. Oh, you was doing your homework. Love you, Cheryl, Miki, Lady Legend. So at the end of the day, we have choices that we can make in life. You have a choice to get your life right and strive to do the right thing, or you have a choice to do the wrong thing. But I guarantee you, without a shadow of doubt, doing the wrong thing gonna get you caught up into something that you don't even want to be caught up in. And when you do the wrong thing don't necessarily have to hit you. It could pass over you and get to your generation. It could get to your children or your children's children. But you're gonna get it back one way or another. See, God holding a lot of us accountable to say the right thing, to do the right thing. So why would I not come on a platform that's gonna touch hundreds of people, thousands, millions of people around the world eventually. Why not come on there and share my thoughts and share my testimony and share things about my life that's going to make a difference in somebody else's life? That's the people God looking for. I keep on telling them day by day, only what you do for Christ gonna last. They not listening. And I'm not mad at them. Because they gonna go through some stuff. And they gonna cry out. They gonna be on bending knees, crying out to God, saying, I wish I would have listened. Why y'all think God be showing y'all stuff on the internet so y'all could see? There's a lot of people that I want to link up with. I say, yeah, we can link up together for the good. And I promise you, everybody I want to link up with, nobody ain't trying to link up with me. They don't want to link up with me. You know why? Because they don't want to change their life. They want to continue doing what they're doing, being destructive, doing destructible things, saying destructible words. They want to continue living the life that they live, that they think that's the life that they're supposed to live. When God already then told me to tell them, only what you do for Christ gonna last. All that is temporarily. Everything that's going on is temporarily. But a lot of the bloggers, the YouTubers, all that's temporary. And God ain't got nothing to do with none of that. If it ain't positive, if it ain't changing lives, God ain't in that. God picked me out. He said, I'm about to grab you because I don't want you to get caught up in these shenanigans. I need you to move around. I need you to fall back. You can go over there, you can watch, and you can do this and do that. But when it get heated, you better not say a darn thing. If you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing bad. I ain't gonna lie on certain people. On Murder platform and different people platform, I speak on people that I had encounter with. And if they did something to me, I pass my little opinion and all that kind of stuff there. But people I don't know, I'm mutual. I don't know them people. I don't know what happened. All I could do is listen, and when I'm tired of listening, I go in there, I pray, and I say, Lord, I don't know nothing about that. I can't go along and get along about something that I don't know. Right. But if something is not pleasing to my soul and it vexes me, I'd be like, just tell me why. Just tell me why. You know why? They thinking they better than me because they got more followers. They got more people be on their platform. And I didn't heard them. Nobody ain't worrying about them with them little bitty people over there. Oh, wow. Wow. Y'all boasting and bragging. Y'all looking down on people? Okay. I'll be the little bitty people for now. I'll be the little people for now. But see, when you know who you are and whose you are, let them keep on thinking you the little bitty people. Because you know what? I ain't got to get on the internet and prove nothing to nobody. Well, I got this, I got that, or I'm doing, or I ain't got to do none of that. Sometimes silence is everything. You know what I'm saying? God said, no, you can't serve two masters. They're not living right. Over there, all you see is all that over there. And you think, I want you to be in the midst of all that? I say, all right, Lord. You can go in here in case I need to use you on something you didn't heard. But for as you entertaining something, he said, no, you're not. I don't even get shot. I get shots out and stuff like that, and people be like, calling my name and stuff like that or just and that. But ask me how many platforms or how many people say, well, I'm going to come on your platform. I'm going to come over. She done been on my platform. She done show love to me. Let me call her and let me see if I could go on her platform. Boy says, okay. So y'all platform I done been on, y'all ain't using me. I did what I wanted to do. That's why y'all not growing. And y'all stuck. I ain't did a favor for nobody else, but I did it for y'all. And y'all had people watching, and they still be watching, right? That's why I didn't give y'all everything. That's why God got a lot of y'all, no matter how much talent y'all have, no matter how many people y'all post on y'all thumbnails and all that kind of stuff there, and all that, your life still at a standstill. And I'm about to pass y'all up since I'm the little people. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because I know at any given day, I'm going to wake up and it's going to be millions of people then found the little lady in the wheelchair named Ann Mays. Boy, I said, you ain't got to ask nobody. You ain't got to ask nobody to support you because they was once you. But since they doing that to you and they feel like they're above you, I'm going to have them at a standstill. They going to make little money, pay the bills, get nice clothes, nice cars and all that. But you going to have a blessing so big, you ain't even going to have room enough to receive it. And they going to wonder why her. He said, why not her? Because she was faithful. And she touched people's lives. She changed people's lives. She made a difference in their life. That's why. That's why. Her special. She chosen. That's why. That's why. Y'all think when I don't come on the live, y'all don't be on my mind? I be having to go do stuff in New Orleans. And when I go to New Orleans, I have to leave New Orleans. I stop doing what I'm doing for y'all. I get on that bridge. I leave New Orleans at 5 o'clock because I know how long it takes me to get to where I live. Just to be here to share my life story and him delivering the message. And he the messenger and I'm delivering the message. He sent me here. And I'm here. And I'm not going to let nobody ever take that away from me. I don't care how many of them leave, how many of them come back. They don't have to never come back because they don't pay my bills. And I stood on business when my phone went out on Instagram. Since they think they control me, now I control this over here. I don't care if one person be over here. I control it over here. I control the button over here. I pay the light bill over here. You could be over here or you don't have to be over here. But they ain't going to stop me from interacting with the people that's on here. God told me what to do and what not to do. He said, I ain't got to take other people's stories and all the stuff, steal stuff from other people and put it on my story to draw people to my YouTube, to my my platform. He said, you ain't got to do that because the time is near. How could y'all possibly think in your mind that God is going to shame me, somebody who loves me unconditional, for people that's not even touching people's lives? Oh, they touching people's lives, so I can't see that. But they ain't touching them in the right way. They ain't leading them in the right way. They ain't telling them because they scared. If I change and tell people that they don't need to be doing this and they don't need to be doing all that, I'm gonna get less views, less followers. Well, who you believe in? Who you trust? Because I know him, and I know him, and I know what he gonna do for me. So I got to keep doing what he told me to do for him, and I'm gonna continue to do it. How about that? I don't care about they thinking, oh well, that's why nobody. I don't care about that. If they really want to watch me, they came over here on a fake page. Do y'all not know we got pickaboos on YouTube too, right? We got trolls on YouTube, trolls on Facebook. Facebook saying 3 people, and I know damn well it's more than 3 people. This one saying 14 people watching, 19 likes, and I know it's way more than that. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay for them to deny Jehovah. Because when y'all deny me, y'all denying him. Yeah, I said it. I'm just saying. So y'all go on with y'all bad self. Y'all do what y'all do what makes y'all happy. And I'm gonna continue doing what makes me happy. That's working for Jehovah. That's coming on here, giving some people the wisdom. I be saying all type of words and stuff like that, yo. And I be going on TikTok, going on Instagram, going on Facebook, and people be saying the words that I be using. It's just a word. They can use the same words that I use, but one thing about me, they're not gonna use it the way I use it. They're not gonna say it the way I say it. And they wondering what can they do to build a platform. God gave it to y'all. God gave all y'all with y'all platforms the opportunity to link up, but y'all got caught up in y'all emotions. I don't want to work with her. Why? What she did you? What she did you? And you. And God said, I don't want her to work with y'all. And it's sad because people gonna come from around the world. You know, it's sad that you don't work with your own people. Why should I? Why should I? If somebody hit me up from out of town and they won't do business with me, that's where I'm going. Why should I pour in to the people that's not pouring into me? I'm going to pour into the people that love me, Sandra, Wanda, Cheryl, Pam, Angie, you know, to me, I'm going to share. I'm going to pour into the people that I see on a day-to-day basis. That's what I'm going to do. But the ones that, man, come on, y'all. Y'all know what it is. I be letting y'all be sitting back, let y'all get y'all shine on. And I be saying, look at her. Still the same old stuff, just a different day. When somebody gonna tell her wrong from right? When somebody gonna really tell her wrong from right? When somebody gonna really believe and tell her the truth and say, what you think is gonna happen ain't gonna never happen. They be lying in y'all face. They be playing in y'all face. They be playing in all y'all face. But that's what y'all like. Ain't got nothing to do with me. So keep on allowing people to play in your face. Keep on following the wrong people. God told me, you know what? Enough is enough. Ain't nothing wrong with you going here, going there. But every day you listening to this one, they fighting. You listening to this one, talking about unaliving this one. What you getting out of that? What you getting out of listening to somebody talking about, well, I'm gonna unalive you, and I'm sucking this, and I'm licking this, and I'm taking this. I can't do it. That's not what I stand for. So why should I allow that to come into my mindset? That's not what I stand for. I'm a lady, and I act like a lady. So all that diabolical stuff out there, all that disrespectful stuff out there, and all that, man, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. Just like when that happened at the store and all that, they come running their ass over here, and I gave them what they wanted. And some of them I gave them what they didn't want. But God allowed them to know how much power He gave me, because I knew a lot of things. I just ain't say, because it ain't my business, and it ain't my place to say it. But they came ramping and I could have shut the whole internet down. But I'm messy. And then they come back with something else. But I'm messy. Wow. No, certain things I don't need to watch. I watch certain things, but when it involved in people, and their livelihood and all that, I don't want to hear all that. I'm for peace. I don't want I don't want to be involved in nobody's. Oh, she gonna unalive her, and one girl they maced her. The girl is in a hospital. I didn't want to see that. I don't want to see our people hurt one another. That's not what I stand for. I don't want to see it. So I might peep out the door, a nosy neighbor, and I peep back in. So as far as me being there entertaining and all that, that's not my calling. My calling is not to divide people. My calling is to pull people together. That's what Jehovah told me. And if I start taking in all this negative stuff, I'm just like the world. Because you're gonna think about it. And you're gonna store and you want to see more and more and more. So it come a time in your life you gotta cut certain things off. Just because I don't watch certain things don't mean I don't love the people that's going through what they're going through or dealing with what they're dealing with. I'm just not involved in it. I love people, but I can't involve myself in certain things that has nothing to do with me. I know how to handle myself, people know how to handle themselves. But I don't want nobody to get hurt because I had somebody else feel. I'm for peace. Even though they got people that don't like me, I still pray that they get their life together, because not liking me is not good. How could you not like a beautiful woman on the inside and outside? A woman of God. Not only talk about her, but show you that she really loves God. In spite of my imperfection, in spite of me cussing every now and then, I know how to tone it down. So I can't involve myself in certain things. I gotta focus on what I need to focus on. I gave up a lot. I went through a lot to get to where I'm at. And it's so easy to fall back. And you think I'm gonna give up everything that I build to go back where I come from. Not I say the cat to the dog. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I'm gonna let them know I'm standing on business. Everybody else, when they're on one platform, they know how to make their way over there. If they're not to make their way over there on Instagram, they can make their way to YouTube. If they really want to watch me and they really want to hear what I'm saying, they'll come over to YouTube. They'll get somebody to fix it for them, and they'll make sure. Well, you know, if you got a son, a daughter, grandson, or everybody got smart TVs. Unless you're somebody old and you live by yourself and you ain't got nobody to set it up your TV, but everybody got a smart TV. Even the TV came from Walmart. They come smart. I don't owe nobody nothing. And eventually I'm going to stand on business. But like I say, I'd be sacrificing for people that love me. But I don't have to be on 3 platforms at one time. I got 20,000 views. And I be having 20,000, 50,000 views, 100,000 views. All them views, I'm not getting paid for that. So at the end of the day, if we can't come on one accord, where the people that really say they love me? Because when I really won't watch somebody, when murder was all, when they shut his YouTube down, I still went found him. They shut that one down, I still went found him. They shut something else, I went found them again. When people really, really want to watch you, they're going to find you. But everybody else in their platform is different from what I'm trying to bring something totally different from the table to the table. But I got stuff that I ain't even ever talked about yet. Why give it for free when I could get paid for it? So at the end of the day, if they feel the need, they feel in their mind that they know everything about me, okay, well, still over there. But eventually, everybody got to come on one accord. Everybody else ain't doing no, well, let me do it on Instagram. Let me do it on Facebook. Let me do it on TikTok. No, I got to get down to one line. If they really, really won't hear me and they really, really love me, either they're going to come over there to YouTube or they're not going to see me at all. Plain and simple as that. And I'm not playing. I know who I am and I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth. Because they're going to have millions of people coming to find me. So why should I let them make me feel like I'm less than what I am when I know who I am? I'm just saying. There's a lot going on in the world. And at the end of the day, people do what you let them. So I let them come over here, come over there, come over there. Nah. I'm going on YouTube. I am Ann Mays. You either come over there or you don't. I'm not going to, every day I'm going to tell you, I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. And eventually they're going to get it. Or they're not. And one monkey don't stop no show. So if they don't come over there, oh well, they leaving room for somebody else. I'm just saying. And I'm going to stand on business. That's why when it went out over there on Instagram, y'all thought y'all was playing with me. Y'all thought I was going to come back over there. Nope. Y'all playing with me over here on Facebook. I asked y'all to share the live. More than 5. It'd be 3 people that so-called I love you and all that. I see y'all. How could you say you love me when you don't even share my lives? How could y'all say y'all love me when y'all don't even share the lives? Y'all be lying in my face. What is wrong with y'all? Ain't nothing wrong with sharing a live. I can tell y'all, I can say y'all names on all the people that share my lives. All right. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Because I'm not stupid as y'all think I am. What I ain't, I'm not shareable. I'm not worth a share. Oh, but I love her. I love watching her and this and that. Well, why y'all not sharing the live? I'm not playing with y'all no more. I'm coming on one platform. I'm tired of y'all on Facebook too. They say 3 people up there, and I know it's way more than 3 people on here. I'm gonna be on one page. How about that? Y'all not gonna play with me like that. I'm done. I love y'all. My people that be on my page every day. Wanda, Linda, all y'all, Sandra, Angie, all y'all that be on my page every day. I love y'all. I love y'all, the ones who be on my Facebook page. But enough is enough. I'm working and they came and shut it off. I'm sick of y'all. Every time I look around, I only see three or four people that's sharing a lie, or maybe even two. But the minute I talk crazy to somebody or I'm going off on somebody, y'all shed a lie. And ain't nothing wrong with y'all hand, because when I post OG Booby Black, my boy, y'all share this lie. But y'all got a problem with me. I'm just saying. Put y'all in time out. So with that being said, I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. The ones that love me, the ones who don't love me, oh well, it is what it is. I still love y'all. I'ma still pray for y'all, but I'm tired of y'all playing games with me. I'm just saying. I love y'all on YouTube. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all here with me. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all be blessed, and I see y'all tomorrow. Enough is enough.